Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to step into the life God has for you? Perhaps it's hesitation, a lingering fear, or maybe it's a whisper from the enemy. The enemy's greatest weapon isn't always destruction, it's deception and lies. Lies like you're not worthy or you're too late. These lies are designed to keep you from stepping into God's calling. So if you've been feeling stuck or hesitant, but yet feel like God is nudging you in a certain direction, but something inside of you keeps pulling you back, then this episode is for you. Hello, amazing ladies, and welcome to Women Rising and Healing Ministries. Today, I'm talking about the lies that keep you from walking to God's purpose and how to recognize them for what they really are. Far too many people are not living in the fullness of God's promise because of the deception and lies from the enemy. Lies that whisper you're not enough, that your past disqualifies you, or that God's promises are for someone else. I'm going to identify the lies that have been holding you back and show you how to replace them with truth. Because God's truth is stronger than any deception. Lie number one, I'm not qualified. So here's the truth. The assignment God has for you is not based on your resume. Sis, most women who step into purpose don't feel ready. They don't feel skilled enough or confident enough or polished enough. And that's okay because God does not call the qualified. He qualifies the call. Every biblical assignment was given to someone who felt inadequate. Moses couldn't speak well. Esther felt unprepared, and Gideon, he felt too small. Yet God said, "You are the one I chose." And God is saying the same thing to you. Lie number two, it's too late for me. Now let me speak truth to all my sisters, especially the ones 40 and up, because I know this lie hits hard for you. Your age is not a disqualifier. Your age is evidence that God has preserved you for something meaningful. Purpose did not start at age 22 for many people in the Bible. Moses was 80 years old when God called him, and Sarah, well, she was 90 when she carried the promise. So, sis, your timeline is not delayed, it's divinely aligned. God is not finished with you. If you are still here, then your purpose is still active. Lie number three, I have to have it all together first. Let's release this one right now because perfection is not a prerequisite for purpose. Let me say that again. Perfection is not a prerequisite for purpose. Sometimes we delay obedience because we want everything to be neat, structured, and figured out. But purpose begins where obedience begins. That means that obedience is the starting point. You don't need to have all the answers to be obedient. God works through a surrendered heart, not a flawless one. So you don't need to have everything figured out. You don't have to have everything to make sense. You just need to say yes. Lie number four, I'm too broken to be used by God. Now, this lie comes from pain, trauma, betrayal, and shame. It comes from the part of your story that you don't talk about too often. But listen to me. Your brokenness does not disqualify you. God specializes in using the broken pieces. Some of the most powerful ministries came from the deepest wounds. Your story carries healing. Your testimony carries weight, and your survival is proof of God's hand on your life. Nothing in your past is wasted. Not one moment, because God will use it. Lie number five, what I have isn't enough. Unfortunately, we have a tendency to compare our gifts. Perhaps you are comparing your abilities and talents to others. You may even be comparing your resources or even your platform. But here's the thing: God multiplies what you surrender. Whatever you offer, whether it's your voice, your creativity, or your experience, God will expand it. He will bless it and use it in ways that are greater than you can achieve on your own. So you don't need more. You just need to start with what you have. It is so important for you to understand that every one of these lies come from the same place: fear, shame, old identity, and spiritual warfare. But here's the truth: you are already equipped with what heaven decided you needed. You are already chosen, and you are already enough for the assignment that God created for you. Purpose unfolds step by step, not all at once. You just have to move. Now, let's take a moment to reflect and reset. I want you to slow down with me, so take a deep breath. Let's reflect. Ask yourself, which lie have I been agreeing with the most? Where have I been shrinking back when God is calling me forward? What truth is God whispering to me in this moment? Let those questions sit in your spirit. Now let's reset and speak this affirmation with me. God, today I release every lie that has kept me from walking boldly into the purpose that you designed for me. I align my mind, my heart, and my steps with your truth. I choose courage. I choose obedience. And I choose purpose. One faithful step at a time. Now let that settle and let that anchor you. Sis, the enemy may speak lies, but God's word speaks louder. The truth is that you are chosen, equipped, and called for his purpose. If this message spoke to your heart, share it with someone who needs it. And don't forget to subscribe and follow Women Rising and Healing Ministry for more faith-filled encouragement every single week. Until next time, continue to take your thoughts captive. Renew your mind with truth, speak life, and let God do the rest.